Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football. As tonight, opening night for teams across the state of Wisconsin. Actually, last night was opening night. Tonight is the big official opening night. And we got a good one for you. We've got an old rivalry of the Clover Belt between the Stanley-Boyd Orioles and the Colby Hornets. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ben Brecht. I had to think a second. I only taught him since he was 5. Ben Brecht on production tonight. A new conference for Colby. The Merriwood Conference no longer exists for football. Last year they finished at 5-2 and 8-3 overall. And they're taking on a pretty strong Stanley-Boyd team that went 5-2 and 8-3 as well last year. Their last game was a loss in the playoffs, level 2, to Northwestern. And the Colby Hornets.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time, we ask you to focus your gaze at the play by the scoreboard. And please rise.
Took a loss to the Auburndale Eagles in the game I did for you. National anthem will be played at this time. We'll talk in a moment.
And here we go. Welcome once again to Colby, Wisconsin for tonight's non-conference matchup between the Stanley-Boyd Orioles as they face your Colby Hornets. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. Beginning with Stanley-Boyd. For the visiting Orioles, as a symbol of unity, Stanley-Boyd has chosen to be introduced as a team. Together as one, Stanley-Boyd strong. Here are your 2024 Stanley-Boyd Orioles!
It's time for Colby Hornets football. Welcome to Colby, home of the Hornets. Colby football fans, are you ready? Here's your Colby Hornets.
Starting on defense, number 2, Isaac Carrera. Number 8, Hayden Kaiser. Number 22, Daniel Nunez. Number 25, Brennan Geiger. Number 28, Will Hennis. Number 31, Chase Hay. Number 57, Jacob Hoppy. Number 65, Tristan Mazo. Number 67, Hunter Reynolds. Number 72, Cage Swacker. And number 87 in your program, Travis Tucker Hayes. And your head coach, Logan Rosemeyer, assisted by Robbie Swanzo, Jimmy Flink, Cody Meyer, Sawyer Schmutzler, and Brett.
Well, settle down and buckle up, friends. We're going to have quite a game here tonight from Colby. First matchup of the year. Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow them on Facebook. Stanley-Boyd to your right, Colby to your left. Stanley-Boyd in the white jerseys with the white numbers, letters, and trim, black helmets, orange pants. Colby in the green tops with the white numbers and letters, gold helmets, gold pants. They are on your left. They will be receiving. Back deep for Colby is Daniel Nunez Calzada and Lucas Haluna. And Haluna will get the kick from the 15, and he'll take it up to the 25. First and 10, Colby. Their own 25. Just underway here from Colby.
For about 5 yards and brought to a stop at just the other side of the 25-yard line. Brought to a stop by Get. First down, Colby.
I'm going to start at their own 26. Well, we'll call it the 25. Kind of get back into football shape here. I'm reffing on Monday, 8-man. That should be interesting. Stanley-Boyd starting out on defense. They won the toss and deferred, which has become very common now. 2 in the backfield. Behind quarterback Ezra Leaders. And we've got a penalty marker for a false start, most likely.
Start. On the offense. 5 yards, still first down.
Jim Hagan, longtime head coach of Colby, is retired, and now Logan Rosemeyer, the head coach, assisted by Robbie Smazel, Jimmy Flink, Cody Meyer, Sawyer Schmutzler, and Brett Ewert. First and 15 for Colby. Leaders under center. He'll hand it off to Haig, and Haig goes nowhere. Swarmed by a flock of Orioles. Okay, I got that out of my system now. Aaron Sturm with the tackle. We have a packed house here in Colby. This is a beautiful facility to come and watch a football game, and it is full tonight. Three windows taken up with media here this evening. Radio and other streaming service. It's going to be second down and 15. No gain on that first play. Handoff up the middle. That's a good run. Geiger, the ball carrier for Colby, make it a little bit more manageable. About 10 yards. It'll be third down and 8. They're going to call it 3rd and 6. And we've got another flag. What are we? Offsides on the offense. I don't think that's an incorrect call. That is the correct call. If you're on the line, the only person on the offense that can be over the ball is the center. So two flags for being in the neutral zone for Colby on their first offensive series. Colby comes up to the line. Angel Ramirez, the center. Leaders, the quarterback. Counter. And off the left side goes Calzada, and he's got a good run, close to a first down. it's going to be a first down
It's the old
for
Springfield
Colby.
Incident.
Nice counter.
Jets up the sidelines, push them
So
out.
1st and 10 for
First
Colby.
down, Colby.
Going to spot the ball at the 37.
Oh, we've been waiting all night to say this one. Number 4, who
Smith Brothers Meats. Pick up these specials this week at Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. Beer and cheese curd brats, just $4.99 for a 20-ounce package, and save $1 per pound on pork steak and pork roast. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. Open Monday through Friday, 8 until 6, and Saturdays, 8 till 4. No gain on that last play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Geiger, the ball carrier. They will. Oh, we had a couple of penalties when I was doing my read. Gotta remember, I was just doing baseball here about a week and a half ago. Counter, run up the middle, and there's nothing. Nothing in the A gap. That was full. Geiger, the carrier, and he he met about five Orioles before he could even get to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5. Tate Smith will come in at quarterback. They rotate out. They had been putting Ezrin leaders in. Ezrin, a sophomore. Smith, a senior. He's under center. Hands off. This will be Haig, and Haig gets a couple. There's a scrum. Is there a loose ball? No. And not much there, so it looks like a punt situation here for Colby. And they're going to punt.
Chase Haig makes the first guy miss, but not the second. And it's just 4th down and short.
The next time you shop for your insurance, call Brad Krecklow and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826. Call them today. Smith back in with the play. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to punt? No, they're going to go for it. 4th and about 3. Ball's at the 45. Quarterback. Yeah, enough. That was messed up. You can tell it's the first game of the season, and they got a false start. And now you're going to most likely punt.
On the offense. 5 yards. Repeat 4th down.
Now they'll punt. When you had a 4th and a long 2, and it was going to be a quick snap quarterback sneak, and first game of the season, got to shake the rust off. Devin Meyer will do the punting for Colby. Looks like Alex Williams, it's going to be Carter Eisenberger. Is he back deep? Snap, kick. Pretty decent punt. It's going to be fielded at the 31, and that's about it. And that was Alex Williams. The Stanley-Boyd.
Gets fielded by Williams, but then Hamulin and Hennis make sure that he stays at the 30-yard line.
And they're going to mark it at the 30, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ben Brecht. I just had a brain hiccup there when I was going to announce him the first time. Gotta remember, friends, Ben's a loyal student, graduated class of 2011. Taught him since he was in kindergarten. They're going to shift now to the left, the Orioles. Motion. And they hand it to the motion man, and they got nothing. They lost about 3 yards. Good anticipation by Geiger. He read that play all the way. And nothing doing, as they sit in. And they're going to get quick up to the line. Eisenberger Quick throw. And nearly pick off, through and out of the hands of Madden Marr.
Eisenberger tries to rifle it over to Marr and covered. Incomplete, third down.
Carter Eisenberger last year was 137 for 232 for passing, and there's another pass. That one's complete. And a good catch and run for Cole Brenner. So first down for Stanley-Boyd.
Cole Brenner on the scamper picks up that first down.
And they're going to be running the quick offense, and now we got a penalty marker. That's one of the things about going quick. I mean, hurry up offense. You got to make sure everybody's on the same page. And again, this being the first game of the season, it's going to be a little sketchy how everybody's going to handle it. Not everybody can be Aaron Rodgers and just show up and say, I'm ready to play in the first game, regular game of the season. It'll be 365 days until an entire year that Rodgers has not taken a snap in a competitive game. Pass! Complete! There goes Cole Brenner for the touchdown! Cole Brenner! 60-yard touchdown pass. Eisenberger to Brenner.
And his feet take care of the rest. Touchdown, Stanley-Boyd.
So Cole Brenner opens up the scoring in this game with a 60-yard touchdown pass. And the two-point conversion is good. .6:17 left here in the first quarter. Stanley-Boyd leads 8-0 over Colby. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Colby, 0.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that! If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Back to action here. The kickoff going to Colby. Lucas Hanula returns it. It'll be 1st and 10 Colby, and they're going to spot the ball after about a 15-yard return to the 34.
Just short of the 35-yard marker, brought to a stop by number 14, Ewer. First down, Colby.
See if the offense for Colby can answer the touchdown scored by the Orioles here. Stanley-Boyd with the hurry-up offense. Handoff up the middle to Geiger, and he is just pummeled. Those lads for Stanley-Boyd, they're big. They are some big lads. Like my great-uncle Alfred used to say about a tall fellow, big-sized fellow, he would say, he ain't no shrimp. And those boys aren't. 56, 70, and 50. Holy smokes. Riley Shadd, Willie Graham, and Storm Thierry. They are some big boys in that front line for Stanley-Boyd. 2nd and 10 for Colby. They run a counter and a quick run. Calzada picked up about, he only got a yard. They're going to mark him for 1. Defense for Stanley-Boyd throttling the Hornet offense here.
Down by Brenner. Gain of a yard or so. Ball started at the 35. Third down.
3rd down and 9. Lights are on, but that'll probably be another 35, 40 minutes before they start to take effect. 3rd and 9. Hornets snap. Back to pass is Smith. Got a flag broken up, but we have a penalty marker in the backfield. I don't know what that will be. Possibly a block. Holding. Yep. There's going to be a holding call. And they're going to decline it.
On the offense. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Smith had a good shot. Tucker Hayes, whose dad Sam was one of my students back in the day. I know everybody. And they're going to be punting again, so another 3 and out. Devin Meyer doing the punting. Punt is away. End over end wobbler, and it's going to bounce. And it's going to be downed by Jacob Hoppy. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Orioles. 4:29 left here in the first quarter.
Down the ball at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Stanley-Boyd.
Orioles with a 4-play drive that have resulted in a 60-yard touchdown pass. 70 yards on the drive. Eisenberger, seasoned quarterback, motion man, is Kletch. And they run him up the middle. Hoppy wrapped him up. And Kletch the ball carrier.
On the carry, gets shoestring tackle by
Stanley-Boyd knocked out of the playoffs last year in the 2nd round to Northwestern. And the handoff in the backfield. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2. And finally brought down, but a good run by Alex Williams. It's going to be near a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and 1, and they hurry up to the line. Close setup. Handoff to Kletch again, and Kletch will pick up the 1st down. Kaiser with the tackle. They run the clock. As soon as the ball is set, they're right up on the line, ready to go. Kletch will widen out. Handoff up the middle to Williams. Got a couple. 2nd down and 9.
Williams up the middle, down after a 1-yard gain by Hoppy.
And they are moving along, the Orioles, those black helmets. Gint and Colby read that one. Tried to stretch it out. And knocked down by the Colby defense. And they're right back up on the line again, quick. Eisenberger will go in shotgun. Back to pass. Throws. Oh, wide. Oh, goodness. Almost had him. If he could have hit him in stride, as Madden Marr had the defense beat. Just a little too much pepper on it. And it'll end up being 4th down and 7. Looks like they're going to be, Eisenberger is still in. And Eisenberger will flank out wide left. Looks like they're going to punt, and they do. Good punt for Grant Dusick. And a fair catch for Hayden Kaiser. So the last two series for each teams have turned out to be punts.
Number 10, Dusick with the punt. Booting it downfield and gets fielded by Kaiser.
2:34 left here in the first quarter. Ball's going to be at their own 15-yard line. Colby started on their own 25 and their own 34. Now they're at their own 15. So they've got a ways to go.
So if you want to get part of the Chiefs, Chuck, 2 for $5. Make sure you get out there and get ready.
They break the huddle. They come up to the line. Tate Smith, the quarterback. Split backs. They handle it off. Martinez, the ball carrier.
Chase Haig on the carry.
Pardon me, Haig, the ball carrier.
Just gets shut down by number 67, Dylan.
Chase Haig and Meyer in the back, or Geiger in the backfield for Colby. Smith goes to the sideline after every play, gets the new play from the offensive coordinator. Under 2 minutes now. They come up to the line. Back judge starts his 10-5. And, yep, delay of the game. And Colby has just been picking up flags here.
5 yards, still second out.
It's their third flag. 1, 2, 3, fourth flag of the night. I guess that's 5. I missed one. Ben, you weren't watching. You're gonna nudge me. 5 penalty markers on Colby here. I don't know if you could see the backfield, the back judge. Hand is up. That means there's 10 seconds. Ball is snapped, and that goes absolutely nowhere. Stanley-Boyd has Colby's running game all figured out. When they try to run up the middle, there is nothing.
Geiger on the carry that brought to a halt.
Like they said in Caddyshack, Judge Smales, you'll get nothing and like it. And that's what the Orioles are doing to Colby here in the first quarter. Not much there. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. The back judge is the farthest official back. You can't see him in your screen at the moment, but they put their hand up. That means there's 10 seconds. You get 3 seconds. The pass is complete to Geiger. Geiger is tackled by Madden Marr, the senior for Stanley-Boyd. Pass was completed, but just nowhere to go. And it's going to be 4th and 15. And they're going to wait till the end of the quarter and switch ends. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it for the first quarter, where Stanley-Boyd leads Colby 8-0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
First quarter. 1 quarter in, 3 more to go. With your score, Stanley-Boyd.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Ladies and gentlemen, JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery in Neillsville is the hometown team for your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Hey, whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neillsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Ormond to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Ormond in Neillsville today. And stop into the Abbey Cafe for friendly family dining. Abbey Cafe is open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Abbey Cafe is a proud supporter of area high school sports. I think they were all ready to start the second quarter, and Colby took a timeout. Something is correct. Did they take a timeout?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure quite what happened.
Okay, I would assume they did, because you got about a minute between the quarters to rock and roll, and something wasn't set up right, and they're in a bad spot. The ball is marked at the 15-yard line of Colby. They've got a guard against a blocked punt. Stanley-Boyd has two back deep to receive. But the way that line for Stanley-Boyd is played tonight, you're going to have everybody blocking as best you can. Meyer back to punt. Devin Meyer for Colby. Takes the snap. The punt is away. Good punt. And Williams will take it back and brought down immediately by Jacob Hoppy. He's had a good game so far on the defensive end. Just underway here in the second quarter. Joe Anderson, Ben Breck bringing you tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports.
45-yard line, 1st and 10, Stanley-Boyd.
Ball's marked at the Colby 45. The only touchdown of the game came at 6:08 or 6:15. That was a 60-yard touchdown pass, and there the run, that actually went nowhere. Good defensive read by the Hornets as Eisenberger was wrapped up. Tucker Hayes stuck his nose in on that tackle as well. And they hurry up to the line. This has been Stanley-Boyd's MO here for this matchup. Rolls to his right as Eisenberger throws, complete to Gint, and Gint gets very little or nothing. Tackled right into the middle of the Colby sideline.
Eisenberger pass completed to Gint and then pushed out of bounds by Hanula.
Eisenberger directs his troops. They're coming up to the line. He'll send Gint out right. He's got three wide receivers to the right, one to the left. They'll put Gint in motion, and Eisenberger hands off up the middle. Smith read that. Handoff went to Logan Dorn, and Dorn got nothing. So the Colby defense here is starting to pick things up here. The linemen are up on the line. They know what they're doing. They've got their cadence set. Eisenberger sets up. Wide receiver wide right. Three on the left. Lone running back in the backfield. And we've got a timeout called. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
They're going to go for it on 4th down. Eisenberger in shotgun, rolls to his left. Looks long, he throws. And intended for Brenner, and Brenner knocked the defender out of the way so he couldn't catch it. So they will take it on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Colby at the 10:39 mark of the first half.
On 4th down, Stanley-Boyd drifts it to the far sideline, and the pass goes incomplete. Hens on the coverage. That's a turnover on down.
Turnover on downs. Colby in some pretty good field position here for the first time tonight, starting at their own 44. Smith under center, 2 in the backfield. Hands off to Calzada, and Calzada gets nowhere. That's a loss of about 2, maybe 3. They call it 2nd and 12. The Hornet offense has done absolutely nothing tonight. That Stanley-Boyd defense has held them. I don't keep a track of all the yards, but I bet you they don't even have 20 yards so far in this matchup. Smith under center, barks out the signals, 2 in the backfield, and then we've got somebody who left early. 7th penalty.
False start on the offense. 5 yards, still 2nd out.
And Colby just not looking really sharp here in the first half. And as I said, this is their first game. You know, it's the first game of the season. We had issues with some of our equipment. We had to do a little bit of magic. We made it happen, Captain. But so it's going to be 2nd down. Smith back to pass, and he's surrounded, trying to get out of there, and finally brought down by Alex Williams. I don't know how he even got out of that mess. He picked up about 5 yards.
Smith draws back to pass, and man,
Smith was running for his life. One of those where you kind of go, holy moly. This is going to be 3rd down and long. Smith, hands off, counter. Johnson, Braden Johnson, 0. Boy, that defensive front line for Stanley-Boyd is just clamped down on the Colby running game. Colby, just a few years ago, were state champions. I remember watching them. Jim Hagan was the head coach. He's since retired and been replaced now by Logan Rosemeyer, a very familiar name in Colby. Devin Meyer will be back to punt. Madden Marr back deep to receive along with Alex Williams. And we've got a equipment issue, I think. And that we'll see Gavin Hatfield trot off and then being replaced by Josh Hager. Must have been an equipment issue. So we start again. It'll be 4th down and 14, and punting is going to be Meyer. The punt is away. Good punt. End over end. Williams will grab it. He'll hand it off. to Marr, and it was not pretty, but he held on to it. One of those. Man, we've got a late flag by the white hat. So they will hold the sticks. But we've got to see what the penalty was. It could have been an illegal block. It could have been unnecessary roughness. We're not sure. It was thrown by the head official who's in the offensive backfield.
We have our superintendent. He has set up shop down there by the concession stand. So if you have questions about the upcoming referendum, he is sitting down there ready to field any questions you may have.
They're discussing it. While we discuss that, we can talk to you about Bruce Orthodontics. They provide comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Call their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. Now they're still discussing. While they do that, we can mention to you, too, about ShedsDelivered.com. They are your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled...
Unnecessary roughness. Late hit on white. Personal foul. Late hit on green. Penalties are going to offset. We're going to replay fourth down.
So now they're going to have to replay the down, but I'm going to make sure that ShedsDelivered.com gets their due diligence. They are your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. For more information, go to ShedsDelivered.com. I wonder if they'd help me take down my old chicken coop. Those of you who remember listen to me during for basketball, actually more for baseball, down on the Pleasant Hill farm that I own in rural Kendall. I'm taking down the old chicken coop, and I got it halfway down, but I can't get anybody to help me take the rest of it apart. So if anybody wants to, I got plenty of hammers. After offsetting penalties, we'll re-kick Meyer back, along with Marr and Williams, deep for Stanley-Boyd. Orioles leading 8-0. The punt is up and away. Very good punt. Fielded by Madden Marr, and he breaks one tackle, runs to the right, knocked out of bounds. That's a big hit by Smith. And a good hit. So Stanley-Boyd will take over 1st and 10. At the 40-yard line. Lone score, a 70-yard drive, capped off by a 60-yard touchdown pass from Eisenberger to Brenner, and the two-point conversion was good. We're at 8-0, 7.5 minutes left in the first half. Handoff goes to Alex Williams, and he picks up a couple. Stanley-Boyd in that hurry-up offense. They don't huddle. They go right back up to the line, and they're ready to go. 3 wide right motion. And they hand this one off to LeGrander, and LeGrander, look at him go. First down and more for LeGrander and the Orioles. He'll take the ball down to the Colby 37. Big run. A quick Eisenberger pass. And incomplete. Intended for Madden Marr. Orioles will run 3 wide right, or three wide on one side, 2 on the other side, and they'll put that motion man closest to the line. Now they come back to huddle.
Illegal formation on the offense.
Since there was a penalty. Illegal formation. Didn't happen. May not have had enough on the line, or somebody was covered. And it's second down. Well, it is first down, excuse me, you're right. So they will reset the down marker to 1. It is first down. 1st and 15. Eisenberger back in shotgun. Back to pass. He looks, goes to his right up the middle. Brenner, the receiver, and Brenner still on his feet. He breaks 2 tackles, now breaks 3 and breaks 4. And Brenner says, I want a first down, and he got it.
Eisenberger makes a connection with Brenner. Second down and short.
And they hurry right back up again. 2nd and 1. And they hand it off to Kletch, and Kletch will most likely pick up the first down. And they're going to come in for a measurement. Head linesman waves the clock to stop.
Kletch on the carry.
Did he pick it up or not? No, I thought he got it. I think they may bring in the chains. While they bring the chains in, we'll talk about BBD Sports Shop. They are your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. I think he's got it. Got to get all the chain links. And he got it. Hey, my eyesight's good. I thought he had it. Good for me.
First down, Stanley-Boyd.
Thank you, Ben. Ben believes in me. That's the one thing that I've always made a comment on. Isn't it amazing with all the technology we have now, we still do first downs with down markers and chains. And that play never happened. False start.
False start.
Got that one right, too.
Still first down.
Pretty good for a wing official. I've been a white hat a couple of times. Didn't like it. The one I definitely do not like the position to officiate is umpire. You're right in the middle of all the action. Well, Stanley-Boyd kind of having a few penalty markers thrown their way. They're third tonight. Eisenberger looks back, runs up, throws. Oh, boy. Yes! Touchdown! 32-yard pass. Eisenberger
under heavy
to Alex.
Steps up and finds
Alex Williams.
The end zone. Touchdown, Stanley-Boyd.
32 yards. 2-point conversion. Boy, this is a unique formation. Now they come back in. Now they're going to set up the kick. Snap, hold, kick is up and is good. Good kick for Jesse Allard. .554 left here in the first half, and it is all Stanley-Boyd as they lead 15-0. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
A nice controlled turn, and here comes the pontoon. What a boat!
I don't know that you can have a better activity today than the pontoon through this event. I said this is a world-class event. That was a world-class trailering of that pontoon right there.
Now we've got the green arrow, so now you got a little bit of a little. Oh! U-turn! U-turn! Oh my goodness!
U-turn? You gotta be kidding me!
It's a broadcaster's dream because we're literally in the middle of a crossing pattern.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Stanley-Boyd doing the kicking here after they have taken the 15-0 lead. Jesse Allard to do the honors for the Orioles. Hanula, Calzada back deep. They tried an onside, and the Hornets quick hopped on the ball. Man, that could have been interesting. Took 1 second.
It was a pooch kick, but the Hornets weren't fooled. Hayes, after he sees it rolling underneath his feet, jumps on top of it.
So Tucker Hayes
spotted between the 35 and the 40-yard line. First down, Colby.
fell on it. Tucker Hayes, his dad is Sam. Sam was one of my good bases back in the day. Graduated in the early 1990s. His late father, Mike, what a hoot. If you knew Mike, you couldn't help but like him. Friends, the Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neillsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. Fleet Farm's bucket sale is going on now. Buy a 5-gallon Fleet Farm bucket and get 15% off everything you can fit inside that bucket. Shop the best prices guaranteed today in-store or online at fleetfarm.com. First and 10, Colby. Their own 37, trailing 15-0. 5:53 left in the first half. Smith under center. Hands off to Calzada. Calzada picks up maybe one. And he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. I said failed me on that one. Colby very regimented. They get their offensive play. Quarterback will run over to the sideline, get it from the offensive coordinator. Call the play in the huddle. They'll come up to the line in 10 seconds. And we've got a flag from the white hat in the backfield. False start.
False.
Yep.
On the offense. 5 yards, still sticking out.
Penalties really taking a toll on Colby. As they trail 15-0. Stay tuned at halftime as Jason Zaleski, the big dog, will have a halftime show for you. 2nd and 15 from the 32 of Colby. The Hornets snap, handoff. Smith back to pass. Throws across. Oh, just short. It was there. Calzada was ready to pick it up, but it just needed a little bit more pepper on it.
Smith drops back to pass and tries to turn it over to
And just short.
Falls flat to his feet. Incomplete. 3rd down.
3rd down and 15. That play would have went for a lot of yardage, but just couldn't get enough oomph on the ball to get it out to Calzada. 3rd down. Geiger right behind Smith. Calzada, and another flag for a false start. That'll be 3rd and 20.
Offsides, defense. 5 yards, still 3rd down.
All right.
I take that back. You know what happens when you assume something. You know the word assume. What it makes out of you and me. I assumed. So that was a 5-yard penalty for being offsides for Stanley-Boyd. It'll be now 3rd down and 10. Snap, hand up. No, Smith back. Oh, boy. That's ball's loose. Picked up. He's going to go for a touchdown. And Josh Hager. A 20-yard fumble return. Oh, goodness. Smith was surrounded by so many defenders. He tried to get that ball out of there and kind of was knocked loose out of his hands. Hager picked it up and ran it 30 yards for the touchdown. Eisenberger, 2-point is good. Completed to Madden Marr. .442 left here in the first half. It's 23-0. Stanley-Boyd over Colby. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Miller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Miller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Back here at Colby, Joe Anderson, Ben Brecht on production. Not a good night for the hometown Hornets as they trail 23-0 with 4:42 left in the first half. Colby with only 1 first down in the entire half, and that came on their first drive of the game. Stanley-Boyd with the kickoff, lone line driver, picked up by Hanula. And he's on his run. He's running, good run for Hanula. And he'll bring it up to the 35, just shy of the 35. They're going to mark him at the 34. No, they're going to be at the 35. So Josh Hager had the highlight of his lifetime. That ball squirted out of the hands of Smith, hit the ground, and he picked it up and trotted in from 30 yards out for the touchdown. 1st and 10, Colby at their own 35, trailing by 23. Smith handoff up the middle, nothing there. This Colby offense has just been completely shut down by the defense of Stanley-Boyd. That front line, those front 3 lads for Stanley-Boyd, oof, they are big lads, very big lads. And Smith will come in. Ten seconds to get the play off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just off. And that handoff went absolutely nowhere. Stanley-Boyd will call a timeout.
Timeout. Wait.
Well, friends, we'll keep it here. Just to remind you that the Chastain-Hosley Insurance Agency is your full-service agency in Pittsville, offering auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance from a variety of companies, including Progressive. Whatever you need to protect, let them provide you with a free quote. Good luck, River Bandits, from Chastain-Hosley Insurance, downtown Pittsville, and also downtown in Loyal. And don't forget, friends, Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Hiller's True Value also is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. You can get the tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. I speak from experience. The lads at Hiller's helped me get that Sawzall I'm using to help take down the chicken coop down on Pleasant Hill Farm. Trying to get Ben Brick to go down with me, but he's always busy. I got plenty of hammers and crowbars. I just need to get the roof off, and he looks at me and chuckles. Was that a chuckle or a guffaw? It was a guffaw. 3rd down and 11 for Colby coming out of the Stanley-Boyd timeout. Smith will roll back to throw. Comes that crossover, and another one that's short. Intended for Chase Haig.
Pass intended for Chase Haig, and it goes incomplete.
So now you've got a flag down. Personal foul. Trying to get to Micah.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense, blow to the head, 15 yards.
And that is a 15-yard penalty on Stanley-Boyd with a slap to the head. And one gentleman used to play for the Rams. I forget his name, but he invented the head slap. He would literally, he had big hands, and he would come off the line and see that offensive lineman and just take that hand and swat that helmet as hard as he could. Talk about knocking the cobwebs out.
First down on Colby.
And that'll end up being a first down.
Have they gotten a first down?
This is only their second first down in the first half. They got one in the first quarter. That was it. Ball is at the 47. Handoff up the middle, nothing much. Clock continues to run under 3 minutes. I think Colby wants to see if they can get a score here. Keep the ball at least through the first half and don't let Stanley-Boyd get it again. 8 points in the first half and 15 here in the second for the Orioles. It's going to be second down and 9. Clock continues to click. Under 2.5. Smith under center. 2 in the backfield. 1 wide right. Tight end in. They hand off. No, Smith keeps it himself. And Smith takes it up to midfield. And Stanley-Boyd is going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. It's third down and 8 for Colby with 2:15 left. Smith under center. Keeps it himself. Good run for Smith. Still on his feet. Be close to a first down. And Stanley-Boyd, wait a minute, are they going to call a timeout? Yes, they've got a first down. Only their third of the game for Colby.
First down, Colby.
Have you heard the news? Gross Motors has moved their Ford dealership over to Neillsville, creating the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin. All located in one place. Shop Gross Ford, now in Neillsville. 1st and 10, Colby. That play, Smith better hang on to the ball. He's thrown for a big loss. But Stanley-Boyd will, with one timeout left.
Smith runs out of time and gets ripped down by
And with the down situation, they're going to let the clock run and go in at halftime, leading 23-0. Unless something happens, we'll have to see. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. 2nd down. Smith. Hands off to Calzada. Calzada, a good run. Stays on his feet. Gets back up to the original line of scrimmage. And the clock continues to run on 40 seconds.
Nunez on the carry, gets it past the original line of scrimmage, but it's a 3rd down and long.
3rd and long.
With 30 seconds remaining. Brenner on the stop.
Smith brings everyone up to the line. Haig. Smith back to pass. He throws. Good pass. Yes! Touchdown, Colby. A 42-yard touchdown pass.
Smith drops back to pass and drops a bomb to Kaiser. Touchdown.
So Hayden Kaiser. And Colby on the board. And they're going to be going for one, doing the kicking. Will be Arturo Lopez. And Lopez back, ready to kick. They get everybody lined up. Kick is up and good. No good. No bueno.
Lopez boots it and adds the distance in height, but just a bit outside.
Wow, what a 42-yard touchdown pass with 12 seconds left.
Straight back, get it on the scoreboard.
Makes it 23-6.
Your score, Stanley-Boyd 23, Hornets 6.
Friends, call the Dahlman Insurance Agency to cover your business, farm, home, and auto. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency with offices in Greenwood and Thorpe. Find them online at dahlmaninsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance. Come for the rates. Stay for the service. 60-yard drive. That was a big penalty on that. A personal foul that gave them new life. Gave them only their second first down of the first half for Colby. And they took advantage of it. And Tate Smith, a 42-yard touchdown pass to Hayden Kaiser. The kick was no good, and we're at 23-6. And Arturo will kick off for Colby. Oh, thank you. Picked up. This is Kletch. And Kletch still on his feet, but it's going to come back. That was wind assisted. I've had a couple like that. I don't know if you saw that flag fly in, but that was a perfect flag. That was thrown by the back judge, who's about 25, 30 yards behind the play. It's going to be a penalty, I think, on Stanley-Boyd on the kickoff. Reuben Kincaid, or Rick Hull, gave me the best compliment I have ever received as a football official. I was reffing a JV game with him in Spencer, oh golly, maybe 25 years ago, and I had the perfect flag toss like that on a penalty.
Onside block on the receiving team. 15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So Stanley-Boyd with 5 seconds left will probably most likely take a knee. But to finish the thought, after I threw the flag, and it was a perfect flag like that official just threw, and Ruben came over to me and he said, all right, Joe, first of all, nice throw. Second of all, what did you call for the penalty? Ruben, one of the best. His crew is one of the top notch in the state. They're going to start 1st and 10 at their own 25. Eisenberger's pass is incomplete.
Eisenberger trying to make a connection to Marr, but goes out of the bread basket. Incomplete. Second down, 2 seconds remaining until halftime.
Eisenberger in shotgun. Eisenberger tosses in and out of the hands, and that'll do it. We've come to halftime. Halftime score, Stanley-Boyd 23 and Colby 6. Stay tuned for our halftime show featuring Jason Zaleski. You are watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, football fans. Jason Zaleski here. It is halftime at your game. We'll have you back for second half action here momentarily, but first, a couple things that we've got going on around here. We've got a lot in store for you here in this halftime show. We'll talk to you about magazine, talk to you about VIP, talk to you about highlights, all kinds of stuff. But for now, let's start with action from last night. It was Thursday night football opener across the state of Wisconsin, and 5 games here on Zaleski Sports last night. Over 16,000 of you tuned in to last night's football games. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being back tonight. 11 games here tonight, and your game again. Halftime now. We'll be back to second half action soon. Let's talk about yesterday's games, and we had 5 games featuring Wisconsin Valley Conference teams, the new Wisconsin Valley Conference, versus Big Rivers teams, the new Big Rivers Conference. And what a showing from the Big Rivers Conference. Big Rivers football teams went 5-0 last night. It was a night sweep for the Big Rivers Conference. They outscored the Wisconsin Valley football opponents 153-84, including a couple of romps. Rice Lake over DC Everest 44-17, and it was River Falls over Wisconsin Rapids 44-21. So a couple of blowouts there. Some closer ones. New Richmond Marshfield 7-6. It was a Marshfield defensive score. The extra point failed, and Marshfield failed in the end, losing at home by 1 to the New Richmond Tigers. That was Tigers on Tigers action from last night. Menominee and Eau Claire North, the Mustangs on the road, got over Eau Claire North 22-19. Both teams with chances to score in that fourth quarter, but neither able to put it in. Eau Claire North ends up turning the ball over on downs late in the quarter, and Menominee able to kneel it out. And then the other score, it was Chippewa Falls over Spash 36-21. That score was even a little bit wider of a margin as far as the gameplay was concerned. So really 3 of the 5 were blowouts, two tight ones. But in the end, the Big Rivers Bullies bowl over Wisconsin Valley Conference teams last night, 153-84. There's 2 more of those games in this crossover non-conference situation. It's Eau Claire Memorial visiting Hudson, and you may be at halftime of that game now. And Wausau West is up at Superior, and score will get sent in by carrier pigeon all the way up from Superior. You can find that score tomorrow morning at ZaleskiSports.com. So that was the action yesterday, and as we move to today's games, again, congratulations. You're watching one of them right now, 1 of 11. So let's talk about every other game that's going on, at least listings. I'm not going to bore you with 10 football game previews and give you all my expansive knowledge of these 10 games. I could. Halftime is not going to allow us that much time. Wrightstown at Wapaka. I mentioned Eau Claire Memorial at Hudson. All these games live right now on Zaleski Sports. Stanley-Boyd visiting Colby, New Lisbon and Neelsville. It's Amherst and St. Mary Catholic over in Neenah. Auburndale at Spencer Columbus. Mosney at Stratford, last year's Division 6 division champs, the Stratford Tigers. Due to performance factor, they have been slotted in Division 5 for football playoffs this year, should the Tigers make a playoff eligible team. I believe they will. Shiocton at Iola Scandinavia. That's an interesting game. Maybe one that you should be watching. Oak Creek at Waterford. Oak Creek Knights looking for a big season this year, and they're taking a part in a game at Waterford right now. Edgar, Division 7 state champs. They are at Ladysmith. If you're watching that game, you've been listening to me and Dan Ross there. An interesting game for sure. Edgar always likes in their non-conference, if they can play up a couple divisions, they do, and they got that chance tonight against the Lumberjacks. And then our big one tonight, it's Kaukauna and Notre Dame. Notre Dame, number 1 team in Division 3. We've got Kaukauna slotted at number 3 in Division 2. So a titanic battle going on in Green Bay right now. More on those rankings. Rankings, you say? Yeah, that's right. Zaleski Sports VIPs know these rankings already. But later on in today's show, I will go through those VIP rankings. Here's the trick, though, gang. I mentioned the other 10 games that you're not watching right now. Go grab another device, get yourself a laptop, a tablet, a phone, a TV. Go borrow your neighbor's TV, put it in your living room. You got 2 sitting on the wall there. You're big time with 2 TVs on the wall. Watch one of these other games alongside the one that you're watching now. I'll have more updates for you in just a moment. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. Halftime show continues here on Zaleski Sports. Jason Zaleski here. Hello, friends. Zaleski Sports headlines. Here we go. This is edition 15 right here, Marshfield Area Magazine, and edition 1, Medford Area Magazine there. And you can get all your football previews for free by picking up that free weekly magazine at retail locations all around the area. Blenker, Auburndale, Hewitt, Marshfield, Stratford, Spencer, Neelsville, Greenwood, Thorpe, Withee, Abbotsford, Stetsonville, and Medford. A free weekly magazine, all color, full color, lots of pictures, high school sports, and swimming, golf, tennis, cross country, volleyball, and of course football, all in our Zaleski Sports magazine. That is free to pick up weekly at those at all those retail locations. Check Facebook at Zaleski Sports for specific retail locations. We will talk to you next. Rankings. Football rankings. I'll tell you about those in just a minute. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. Zaleski Sports VIP members, they've already seen these rankings, and you can too. Just $5 a month. Go to ZaleskiSports.com, click VIP. I'm going to give you all of them right here. But if you want to see them, read them, look at them again, all found at ZaleskiSports.com, and just click VIP for that. We give you rankings, football, volleyball, special news updates, features, other fun stuff, and it's just $5 a month at ZaleskiSports.com. So let's start in Division 7 and our top 5. Well, we'll give you a sneak preview. We'll give you the top 5. Number 5 in D7, Potosi-Cassville, followed by River Ridge, Boyceville, Blackhawk Warren, and Edgar. The returning champs start this season here at Zaleski Sports at number 1. In Division 6, Auburndale, Mondovi, Reedsville, Westby, and Grantsburg. In Division 5, Wrightstown, Kewanee, St. Mary Springs, Darlington, and back-to-back champs Stratford start this year at Division 5, ranked number 1 here on Zaleski Sports. In Division 4, Ellsworth, Columbus, Aquinas, St. Croix Central, and Lodi tops the charts in D4. Division 3, Grafton, Port Washington, Mount Horeb, Barneveld, Lux Casco, and Notre Dame Academy, number 1 in Division 4. Division 3, New Richmond, Sun Prairie East, Kaukauna, Badger, and Rice Lake. I want to talk to you about Kaukauna and Notre Dame coming up in just a minute. That's a juicy one on our Friday schedule. And I had those out of order here. Division 1, that was Division 2. Division 1, Neenah, Waunakee, Kimberly, Marquette, and the Franklin Sabres top the charts in Division 1. Those are our rankings. Again, Zaleski Sports VIP. We will quickly turn in just a couple weeks to actual seeds. We'll give you those seed previews. That is using our formula based on the WIAA seeding formula. So we no longer give opinions. In just a couple weeks, you will get stone cold hard facts on your favorite high school sporting teams. Friday games, we'll talk about those coming up. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. All right, gang, 11 games coming up on Friday. Wow. All 7 o'clock kickoffs. Again, we give you 16 total here in opening week for free. All you got to do is get to YouTube. You can watch for free with professional play-by-play, other great stuff, graphics. We give you the best that we can offer. We give it to you 16 times this opening week. Here's a schedule for Friday. Eau Claire Memorial is at Hudson. Wrightstown is at Wapaka. Stanley-Boyd at Colby. New Lisbon at Neilsville Granton. Amherst at St. Mary Catholic, Auburndale at Spencer Columbus, Mosinee at Stratford. You get a first look at the two-time Division 6 state champions, now in Division 5, the Stratford Tigers. Shiocton at Iola Scandinavia. Edgar begins to defend their title, Division 7 title, at Ladysmith. Oak Creek is at Waterford, and a really good game, the juicy one, right? Kaukauna and Notre Dame. We've got Kaukauna ranked number 3. In Division 2, and then we've got Notre Dame ranked number 1 in Division 3. So 2 heavyweights going at it Friday on Zaleski Sports. Again, watch all games live. You go to right here, YouTube. You can type in Zaleski Sports. You go to ZaleskiSports.com. You can launch your game from there. Whatever suits your fancy. Social media, we've got direct links to all the games. Whatever you want, you can find the games. Just go to the place that you like most and click the game from there. So those are 11 coming tomorrow. Highlights of select games this week will be found on Facebook. You go to your favorite Facebook Zaleski Sports channel, and we give you the best 5 minutes that we found during any of these games, and we show you those highlights every weekend during the football, and then all week long once all the other sports join in, which is coming up soon. As a matter of fact, let me give you some tidbits on next week's schedule in just a bit. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. Next week, this is the week of August 26th. Volleyball is live on Zaleski Sports. We bring our volleyball girls in with our football boys, and we'll have some fun. It all starts on Tuesday, and we have got a serious lineup for you on Tuesday. As a matter of fact, I got to let the computer do the calculation for me. 24 volleyball games on Tuesday. 24 volleyball games on Tuesday. That's ridiculous. Who's going to all these games? Yeah, we are. So we got 24 for you. I'm going to save you the trouble of listing all those off. You go to ZaleskiSports.com, you click the schedule button, and you can read through them all yourself. It's pretty ridiculous. More volleyball coming on Wednesday. Pacelli is going to head to St. Mary Catholic for a quad over there. Wapaka has a quad on Wednesday, so we'll give you 6 volleyball games on Wednesday. On Thursday, 1 volleyball game, that's Wisconsin Rapids at Auburndale, and then we're back to football on Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And as a matter of fact, Saturday, we return to 8-player football. It's Phillips at Newman Catholic, kickoff at 1 p.m., and your Saturday morning serial is Columbus Catholic volleyball as they go to UW Stout to play all kinds of teams over there. I don't know. There's probably close to 100 games next week. Just silly what we're doing, but watch, please, and enjoy. We will be back to your broadcast booth in just a moment on Zaleski Sports. Paul, what we're looking for today first is that basic shopper, the one that's going to go for fruit that's in season right now, because those are the easy picks, the raspberry, the strawberry, the blueberry. But the experts, the one who are going to get the job done today and shine bright on a day like today, those are the ones shopping for the mangoes.
And when you think about vegetables at the grocery store, really there's a lot at stake, because at this point your next stop is the meat market. You don't want to be chicken when you go ahead and pick out your vegetables. You got to make sure you got the right pairing.
When you double clutch on your list, that's when things quickly spiral out of control.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
What are they doing? It's 30-yard.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Zaleski Sports, broadcast of high school football, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. It is 23-6 here at halftime. Underway to start the second half. Colby picking up their lone touchdown with 12 seconds left in the first half, and a short kick by Arturo. Fielded up at the 27, and a good return. And Cole Brenner with a good run. About an 18-yard scamper, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Stanley-Boyd at the 44.
Brenner fields the kickoff and sheds a few tackles and finally brought to
Stanley-Boyd started out the scoring in the first quarter. Eisenberger to Brenner, a 60-yard touchdown pass, and the two-point conversion was good. They scored another touchdown in the second quarter. 5 plays Eisenberger to Williams, and then a fumble recovery return for a touchdown by Josh Hager. And a handoff up the middle.
Williams on the carry, Hayes on the stop, second down.
Second down. Eisenberger will pitch to LeGrander. LeGrander makes something out of nothing. And the third down coming up. Picked up maybe a yard, maybe two. Stanley.
Lost one.
Did he lose a yard? Okay. Hurry up offense. Eisenberger back in shotgun. Pumps, throws. Oh boy. Complete! And he's going to scamper in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Stanley-Boyd, Rudy Kletch. A 52-yard.
Eisenberger drops it down deep, and Johnson on the coverage.
1 minute into the second half. 2-point conversion. Eisenberger with the pitch and catch, and incomplete. And just like that, it is 29-6. We're going to take a timeout here. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school football, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. Joe Anderson here, joined by Ben Brecht. Under the lights in Colby. Stanley-Boyd increasing their lead to 29-6. 1 minute into the second half. And the kickoff by Allard. Line drive. Returned by Calzada, and Calzada met by a swarm of Orioles. Or a flock of Orioles. Good thing they're not called the Seagulls, otherwise we'd go back to the 1980s and have the Flock of Seagulls rock and roll band. I think Ben will, no, you wouldn't be old enough to remember that. No. First and 10, ball marked at their own 33 of Colby. Smith takes the handoff under center, hands off, up the middle. Haig will pick up a couple. Be 3rd and 7, maybe second and 7, second and 6. I'm going to say 2nd and 6. I'll tell you, Carter Eisenberger has lived up to his stats from last year. The senior with 3 touchdown passes here tonight so far. Smith will hand off, and they just can't get that inside running game going at all, can Colby. It's just Brennan Geiger just can't find a hole. Storm. Yeah. Colby had success in the air game. Well, they scored their only touchdown. They only have had 3 first downs the entire game. Much more regimented system for Colby is getting in the plays. Stanley-Boyd runs hurry up all the time. Handoff up the middle. Oh, we might have a face mask? No. Haig, the ball carrier. And he got a first down. Chase Haig.
Gets past that first down marker. First down, Colby.
So they had 1 first down in the first quarter, and then they were able to pick up a couple in the second quarter, which led to a touchdown. What helped them was a personal foul with a head slap by the Stanley-Boyd defense, which gave them a 15-yard penalty and put them in pretty good field position. 1st and 10, Colby at the 44. Fumble. And they, through the scrum, Colby picks it up. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Stanley-Boyd has really dominated this game tonight.
Other direction. 2nd down for the Hornets.
Second and 10. Smith under center. 2 in the backfield. Handoff to Haig. Haig goes to the right side and nothing doing. Aaron Sturm with the tackle. And we've got a Colby player down on the field. And he's slow to get up. Tucker Hayes as the medical staff will come out and take a look at this gentleman. It's going to be 1st and 10, or 3rd and 10. Tell you, we'll take a 30-second timeout here. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Injury timeout over. .802 left here in the third quarter. All Stanley-Boyd leading 29-6. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Hornets. Smith will keep it. Good run for Smith. And makes it an interesting decision for Coach Rosemeyer. This time they run over Calzada to get the play to bring it into Smith. 4th down and about a yard. See what they're going to come up with. Fumble, and Colby will turn it over on downs. And now it's getting a little damp. The humidity has picked up here.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Stanley-Boyd.
Be 1st and 10 for Stanley-Boyd at the Colby 45. Well, Colby's got a week to kind of get things together. Got a nice crowd watching on the network tonight. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Give you a shout out on the air. Handoff from Eisenberger up the middle, and that time Colby sniffed that and snuffed it out. Logan Dorn, the ball carrier. He got nothing.
Dorn on the carry, ripped down.
We got Daniel and Chris watching tonight.
No gain on the play, 2nd down.
2nd down and 10 for Stanley-Boyd. Slowing things down a little bit. Eisenberger fumbled it, picked it up, and he'll get a couple. Make something out of nothing. It'll be a 3rd down.
Quarterback keeper, gain of about a half yard.
And 9.
3rd down and long for Stanley-Boyd.
Again, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, and we'll give you a shout out on the air. Motion. Eisenberger back, pass, complete to Marr. And Marr still on his feet. It's going to be a 4th down and probably 2. And Hayden Kaiser slow to get up. He's down. Tell you what, Ben, let's take another 30-second. You're watching high school football in Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at StaubCO.com.
Kaiser limped off. He's got a cramp. He's got a Charlie horse. It's one of those where it's hot enough and the humidity is starting to kick up a little bit here. And you do an awful lot of sweating and all that physical exertion. And you get a Charlie horse. Boy, if you ever have one of those, oh my goodness, do those hurt. Hey, Caleb's watching. Thanks, Caleb, for chiming in. I'll be reffing 8-man football on Monday. And the 4th down play hurried up right away. Is it going to be close to a first down? Depends on the spot. And the line judge, the other wing, opposite from the head linesman, and they give him the first down. Not by much. Daniel, Chris, and Caleb watching tonight. And now we've got a false start on Stanley-Boyd.
False start on Upton. 5 yards, still first down.
This will be 1st and 15 for Stanley-Boyd. 3 touchdown passes by Carter Eisenberger tonight, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown by Josh Hager. 29 points for Stanley-Boyd. Colby got on the board with 12 seconds left. And halftime, Eisenberger, down the sideline. Did he get it? Yes! What a great catch. Holy moly. Madden Marr. Well done by Mr. Marr from Eisenberger. And Stanley-Boyd with their foot on the foot feed and not letting up. Eisenberger hurries them up, hands it off up the middle. Good run and a touchdown for Stanley-Boyd. Logan Dorn.
Handoff up the middle goes to Logan Dorn. Rumbles into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanley-Boyd.
15-yard TD run at 5:09 left here in the third quarter. And Stanley-Boyd is really, really pouring it on. And they do that funky formation, and then they run back. Pass play for 2, and it's good. Another touchdown for Stanley-Boyd. They increased their lead to 37-6. With 5:09 left. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
A nice controlled turn, and here comes the pontoon. What a boat.
I don't know that you can have a better activity today than the pontoon through this event. I said this is a world-class event. That was a world-class trailering of that pontoon right there.
Now we've got the green arrow, so now you got a little bit of a... Oh! U-turn! U-turn! Oh, my goodness.
U-turn? You got to be kidding me.
It's a broadcaster's dream because we're literally in the middle of a crossing pattern.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Back for the kickoff for Stanley-Boyd. Allard puts toe to pigskin. That'll be picked up by Geiger. Flag is thrown. That's not Geiger, that's Calzada. Penalty marker on the play, most likely against Colby. Stanley-Boyd looking very sharp tonight.
On a return, personal foul on the kicking team. Face mask. 15 yards.
And I am incorrect. It's a face mask against Stanley-Boyd, so that'll give him 15 yards. And we'll move the ball up to midfield, I believe. Close to it. It'll move it to the 47. Actually, the 48. 5:02 left. Hornets have to keep the ball out of Carter Eisenberger's hands. That kid can really pitch the ball. Smith under center for Colby. Takes the snap. Keeps it himself. Quarterback draw, and he will pick up about 5, maybe. Yeah, we'll give him 5. Makes the ball over midfield. They spot it at the 46 of.
Right there, just short of the 45-yard marker, second down and short for the Hornets. LeGrander on the stop.
Gain of 6, second down and 4. Smith has been the best running back for Colby this evening. Handoff up the middle to Brennan Geiger, and Brennan has been shut down tonight. Any yardage that Brennan Geiger has gotten, he's really had to earn it. So no gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Hey, shout out to Mark. Mark says, go Orioles. Smith takes a snap, keeps it himself, runs off left tackle. Good gain for Smith. And that quarterback keeper has been working for Colby tonight. They have shut down the backfield.
Smith gets a key block from Hoppy and springs past that first down marker. First down, Colby.
I mean, Tate Smith has pretty much been the offense for the Hornets. They did have a good pass play for their only score. But it's been all Stanley-Boyd as they lead 37-6. Time winding down here in the quarter number 3. 2 in the backfield. Another keeper for Smith off the right side. And there's going to be a flag. Maybe not. And another first down for Smith. And Tate Smith. Keep giving him the ball. They're not going to stop him. Keep running the same play. First down, Colby. Ball is at the 22 of Stanley-Boyd. So we got Chris, Caleb, and Mark chiming in. Anybody else want to chime in on the YouTube comment page, please do so. We'll find out where you're from, too. Kind of did that this summer for baseball, and we had some people that were from overseas. One said that they were from the galaxy of Andromeda. Smith. No, they hand it off. They psyched us all out. A good run by Nunez Calzada. And another first down for Colby, and they're on the move. And he is inside the 10, ball at the 6. 2:20 left here in quarter number 3.
First and goal, Colby.
So first and goal for the Hornets. Kept going to Smith, and they finally keyed on him, and that opened up the other running back, Calzada. And a flag down, and false start. Yes. That has been the bugaboo tonight for Colby. They get a good roll going. Pardon me. They get a good roll going, and then a false start or an offside. Mark them back 5 now. It's 1st and 10. First and goal at the 11. Just shy of the 10. Stanley-Boyd shifts the defense. Smith under center. Hand off up the middle to Calzada. And maybe got a yard.
Nunez tries the balls into the outside, but Arnson's going to bring him down. Second down. Second down and goal to go.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. Colby on the move. Ball at the 9. It's third and goal. Or second and goal. And not much going on there. They've taken Smith away now. They finally started to key on him, and it opened up a big hole for Calzada for a big run to get them in goal to go. And since then, they've had a false start and 2 runs that haven't really added up to anything. It's now third down and goal at the 9. 30 seconds. Back is Smith to pass. He throws wide open. Wide open. 9-yard TD pass. Smith to Calzada.
Nunez in the end zone. Touchdown, Colby.
And they play the fight song of Colby. 2-point conversion coming up. Smith will roll to his left. He'll try to get in. And he's in. And just like that, Colby makes it more interesting. It's now 37-14.
11 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Hornets go for 2, and they're
Just like that, Colby's sticking around. We'll take a 30 here. You're watching High School Football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
14.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
And we're back here at Colby. Hornets sticking around. They trailed 23-6 at halftime and 37-6. And now a long drive of 52 yards, capped off by a 9-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Calzada. With 11 seconds left to go in the third. And it's now 37-14. And kicking off for the Hornets, Arturo Lopez, Squibber, and Hodowanik. I think I said that right. Hodowanik fell on it. And what? We've got a penalty marker down for what?
Number 4, Hodowanik falls on top of the kick. Ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line.
And a penalty marker on the play. And I think we had little foolishness that happened by one of the players. We'll see who the penalty is on. The flag was thrown where Hodowanik fell on it to down it. Now,
personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the receiving team. 15 yards, first down.
So it's going to be first down for Stanley-Boyd after the 15-yard mark-off.
Number 4, Hodowanik receiving the kickoff.
So they mark the ball back at the 25. 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Eisenberger will shotgun, will hand off, and good run by Alex Williams, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. 3 in the books, 37-14 in favor of Stanley-Boyd. We'll bring you the fourth quarter after these messages. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Third quarter.
Paul, what we're looking for today first is that basic shopper, the one that's going to go for fruit that's in season right now, because those are the easy picks, the raspberry, the strawberry, the blueberry. But the experts, the one who are going to get the job done today and shine bright on a day like today, those are the ones shopping for the mangoes.
And when you think about vegetables at the grocery store, really there's a lot at stake, because at this point your next stop is the meat market. You don't want to be chicken when you go ahead and pick out your vegetables. You got to make sure you got the right pairing.
When you double clutch on your list, that's when things quickly spiral out of control.
Your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Welcome back to Colby, ladies and gentlemen, where it's been all Stanley-Boyd tonight. They lead going into the fourth quarter, 37-14. 2 touchdowns in the third quarter for Stanley-Boyd and 1 for Colby. Stanley-Boyd started this drive on their own 25. It's going to be second down and 4. Stanley-Boyd going left to right on your screen. And a handoff. And there's a good stop for the Colby defense. They read that one well. Strung it out wide to the left, wide right, and
Clutch on the carry. Reynolds on the stop. Third down.
It'll be third down and 3. Colby's running game really thwarted here by the defense of Stanley-Boyd. Rusty Eisenberger, they blow that play dead. I think we false start on the Orioles. Well, the Orioles have had a few flags, a couple of personal fouls. They pick up their second one on this drive after the kickoff.
You heard the man. Repeat third down.
So now instead of 3rd and 3, it's going to be 3rd and 8. More penalties on the Hornets than on the Orioles. You can tell it's the first night of the season. Eisenberger in shotgun will go back to pass. Throws to his right, swings it out. Completed to Williams, but not much there. As Hoppy with the tackle brings up 4th down.
Pass completed to Williams, but little gain on the play. Smith on the stop.
So we'll see if they punt.
Flag formation on the offense. Too many men in the backfield. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
Now you're going to say to yourself, too many people in the backfield. Wait a minute, if that is true, you can't have any more than 4 back there, because that means you don't have 7 on the line. You got to have 7 on the line.
Jared.
And that's one of the things you look for as a wing official. It's going to be, they've declined the penalty, they're going to punt. And the official has his mic on yet. First night for the officials, too. That's one of the drawbacks of having a mic on the official. They sometimes forget the They don't get the switch to turn it off. At least he didn't say snickerdoodles or something to that effect. Oh, my goodness. So the punt was good, and Colby will begin 1st and 10 at the Stanley-Boyd 48. 10:59 left here in the contest. Can Colby pick up another touchdown here? Smith. And whoa, two dipsy-doos. He throws it. And Hayes, there was some contact, but intercepted. And Tucker Hayes, the intended receiver.
Pass intended for Hayes. It's going to get intercepted by Brenner. Hornet defense comes back on the field. 1st and 10 Orioles.
So Cole Brenner with the interception. It's going to be 1st and 10 Stanley-Boyd with 10:48 left. And it's going to be at the Stanley-Boyd 17. Eisenberger goes for it all. And my friends from the radio station in Medford said that's the first incompletion of the second half for Eisenberger.
Incomplete. Haig and Nunez on the coverage. 2nd down.
Carter Eisenberger, 3 touchdowns. A little bit slower now of Stanley-Boyd. Eisenberger puts his man in motion. He's back. Completes it to Marr on the swing. And Marr crosses the offensive line and gets absolutely nothing. Lost about 2.
Pass completed to Marr.
Ran that right back into the defense. It's 3rd down and a long 11 for Stanley-Boyd. Eisenberger in shotgun, wide right and wide left receivers. And an incomplete pass intended for Madden Marr. And that'll bring it 4th down and 11 at your own 11-yard line. Not too many punts tonight by Stanley-Boyd, but they've had, this will be their 2nd consecutive punt for the Orioles. 4th and long for the Orioles. They're waiting for, ball on the 17. Kick is away. And fielded and down by Lucas Hanula. We're still inside the 10-minute. 53-yard line? The 53-yard line? That's new. It's going to be at the Stanley-Boyd 47. First and 10, Colby. Smith will take it himself, and they've figured that out. Smith had a lot of success in the 3rd quarter with that quarterback keeper, but they figured that out. A good run for Nunez Calzada in the 3rd quarter. 2 touchdown passes for Tate Smith tonight. And Carter Eisenberger with 3. Handoff. Here goes Nunez. And Nunez tries his best, but wrapped up. And loss on the play. It's going to be third and very long for Colby. They figured out the quarterback keeper for Colby, and the Colby Hornets try to go back and change. Are they going to go for it? Well, 8 minutes left in the contest, trailing 37-14, and they're going to go for it. 4th down and 20. No, they're going to punt. It's going to be Devin Meyer. Meyer, high snap. He tracks it down. He's running for his life, and he gets thrown down out of bounds by Jake LeGrander.
High snap. Meyer tries to make something out of it, but LeGrander closes in and shoves him out of bounds, and ball's going to be spun at about the 30-ish something yard line. 1st and 10, Orioles.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Stanley-Boyd. They're going to spot the ball at the 33. Stanley-Boyd runs up to the line. Eisenberger under center this time. Handoff up the middle. And the pile keeps moving. Kind of like a rugby scrum. They give it to the big running back, number 83, Rudy Kletch. Like Chris Berman with the Eisenberger shotgun snap. He's just going to go down. Couldn't make chicken salad out of that. He knew better. He took the knee. And at this point in time, you can do that if you're Stanley-Boyd. 3rd down and 8. Eisenberger with one in the out behind him. Handoff up the middle to Williams, and Williams a good run. Not enough for the 1st down. He'll take it up to the 26. And we've got about a 4th down and 2.
It's going to be about like 4 and 3 to go. 4th down for Stanley-Boyd.
3 wide right, 1 wide left. Eisenberger will hand off up the middle. And a good run for Williams. And Williams, a 1st down and more, takes the ball inside the 15. They hurry up to the line, 3 wide to the left this time. Eisenberger and shotgun, hands off again to Williams, and Williams gets maybe a yard just outside of the 10. They can get a first and goal if they take the ball down to the 1. So 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 8. Handoff. No, pass. Eisenberger intended for Marr, broken up by Hayden Kaiser. Good to see Hayden back on the field again. Had the limped off. Had a Charlie horse cramp in that left calf. Stanley-Boyd up to the line. 2 wide left and right. They switch. Wait a minute. That's illegal procedure. You can't have. There we go. You can't have. Yeah, there we go. You can't have 2 people in motion at the same time.
Illegal shift on the offense. 2 men moving at the same time and did not reset. 5 yards, still 3rd down.
Gave him the benefit of the doubt on the first time. The second time, no bueno. Now they could still get a first down without scoring. They got to get down to the 1. That's going to be 3rd and 13. And the ball is spotted at the 14-yard line. Or from the handoff. Pitch. There goes Kletch. Kletch, the left side, still on his feet. And he's in for the touchdown. Rudy Kletch broke 3 tackles to score the TD. So 13-yard touchdown run by Rudy Kletch. And it's now 43-14. They're going to go for the extra point kick, snap, hold, kick, and good. Good kick.
Allard boots it through the uprights.
For Allard. 5:14 left. It's all Stanley-Boyd. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Be part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 14th and 15th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. Don't miss the 32nd Annual Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Ben Brecht. Stanley-Boyd continuing the lead now by 30, 44-14, under 5, just shy of 5 minutes left. And returned by Nunez, and Nunez a good return for Colby. And the Hornets will start in good field position. They spot the ball at the 41.
Anchor on the stop for Nunez and the assistant coach. Nunez picking up some good yardage and gets the ball to about the 40-yard line.
Well, if you're Colby, you want to try to hold the ball for the remainder of the game. You got 5:07 left. You want to get a score, something good to go on the next week with. Next week, let's look at the Stanley-Boyd next week will travel to Durand, Arkansas. Or wait a minute. Ooh, I got the wrong schedule. And Geiger, the running back, picks up about 4. Actually, 5. That's the best run that Mr. Geiger has had all game. They have really shut him down tonight. Other games tonight. Spring Valley's at Durand, Arkansas. Altoona's at Fall Creek. Mondovi's at Gale after Trempealeau. New Lisbon's at Neilsville, Granton. Elk Mound at Spooner. Regis at Turtle Lake. Second down, handoff. Scrum. And not much. And Smith tackled for a loss. And it's going to be down third down. And about 8. We'll make it 7.
Smith on the carry. Shizek on the stop. Third down.
Cloverbelt. Next week. Oh, I didn't put in next week's. Gosh darn it. Oh, Ben is the... Cadott is at Stanley-Boyd. So they will host Cadott. I think I'll be back here next Friday for football. I'll be in Loyal for volleyball on Tuesday, doing a triangular. Smith the handoff. Haig. And tripped up. And it's going to be 4th down. Abbotsford is here at Colby. Chris, my wonderful Chris, will be producing next week as Ben's heading over to Neilsville.
Fourth down.
So 4th down.
Turf on the side.
Coming up on 3 minutes left in regulation. That's why I like Ben. He's always thinking ahead. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we will bring you the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Smith under center. Handoff. Haig. Now with the right side. Good run! Oh, brought down. A touchdown-saving tackle by Aaron Sturm, but a big run for Mr. Haig. The freshman, Chase Haig. Chase Haig gets the first down. So the battle for Highway 13 next week here in Colby as the Abbey Falcons take the 2-mile drive down from Abbotsford High School to Colby. Maybe 2.5. Handoff, Smith keeps it, he throws, it's up, and it is good for a touchdown! A 32-yard TD pass.
Throws to his left, under pressure, fires to the corner, end zone. Kaiser brings it on down, touchdown, Colby!
So with 2:22 left, nice pass, 32-yard pass from Smith to Kaiser. You're going to probably go for the 2-point conversion here. And they're going to go for 2. Smith keeps it himself, rolls left, throws. Wide open in the end zone is Kaiser. And the 2-point conversion is good. Still fighting Colby and the Hornets. 2:22 left. It's 44-22. Back after these messages, you're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back. Kicking off now for Colby. Little squibber. And fell on it. Smart move by Stanley-Boyd. London Mertens falls on it. Both quarterbacks tonight, 3 TD passes for each. Eisenberger with 3 and Smith with 3. Stanley-Boyd with 2:22 left. And the ball just shy of midfield. We're going to call it the 50. And I think we're going to have a timeout, Stanley-Boyd. We'll take a quick timeout here. You're watching high school football and Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Power & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
touching you, touching you, sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. I remember Ben was one of my choir guys for a lot of years. First and 10 at the 50 for Stanley-Boyd. Motion. Eisenberger in the shotgun. Hands off up the middle. Gunnar Gettle. Some of the cleaner jerseys coming in for Colby as well as for Stanley-Boyd. Eisenberger done for the night. As Dawson Ewer is in at quarterback, and a good run for the Orioles. Drayden Arneson.
Arneson running angry out there. Gets past the first down marker. First and 10, Stanley-Boyd.
First and 10 at the Colby 35. Dawson Ewer, the quarterback, a senior, number 14. Flag on the play. It didn't. I think we're going to have a false start. Yes. Minute and a half left. Make sure you stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Clock continues to run after the penalty mark off. First and 15. Handoff. Another run by Gunnar Gettle. And he picks up those 5, maybe 6.
Gunnar on the carry. Thompson on the stop. Second down.
And approaching the 1 minute mark. Second down and 10. Handoff goes to Oliver Hatfield, and Hatfield picks up a late flag, comes in from the back judge. And I don't know what we're going to have, another unnecessary roughness. We've had a few of those calls tonight for both teams. I think they've had 2 on Stanley-Boyd, 1 on Colby, I think.
Flag down.
Well, Colby will have a week to regroup.
Late hit on the offense. 15 yards.
And a late hit on the offensive player. 15-yard mark off. 48 seconds.
Second down.
It's going to remain second down and in a mile. Ball back at the 47, and they've got to get down to the 25. Motion. Shotgun formation. Hand up. Keeper. Keeper for Ewer. And a fumble. Colby will come up with it. With 31 seconds left.
The ball hits the turf, and Coonsey comes up with the ball, and that's going to bring out the Hornet offense. First down, Colby.
And we'll see an awful lot of youngsters getting some playing time here for Colby. There's a lot of the JVs strapping up their helmets as the varsity boys starters have a chance to think about tonight and move on next week to prepare for Abbotsford, their rival up the road. Abbotsford at Loyal tonight. Got a nice crowd watching on the network tonight, so thank you for your viewership. We do appreciate it. We've got 16, every Friday night we would have 16 crews out Back in at quarterback is Lucas Hanula. And a handoff and a good run. Is that to Nunez? No, that is 25. That's Brennan Geiger.
Braden Johnson out.
Oh, I'm gone. Braden Johnson, 29. And that's probably going to be the last. Well, if they hurry up, they can get it in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. Big win tonight for the Stanley-Boyd Orioles as they take it to Colby. Final score of 44-22. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Stanley-Boyd.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest. In the 60s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fira, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafeteria, Riviera, many different flavors of Monterey, as well as you can eat them, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check,
Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fira, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafeteria, Riviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Focusing in the camera. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of high school football. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to nasonvilledairy.com. Stanley-Boyd with the decisive 44-22 win over Colby tonight. I'm here with head coach Jeff Koenig. Coach, what are your thoughts on your first win of the season tonight?
It was sloppy, but it was a win, so we'll take it.
Well, they look very, you really shut down the Colby running attack.
Well, Colby was a little short-handed tonight, which definitely hurt them and helped us. And we just got to clean up a lot of mistakes, and we were able to overpower them up front a little bit, which was helpful. And the fact that they had to play some younger guys instead of their studs back there really helped us.
Passing-wise, Eisenberger was hot again.
Yeah, he's had a good junior year, and hopefully he'll have a good senior year too. I think the game has slowed down enough for him. Hats off to the offensive line. They did a really good job of protecting him. I think the only time he got sacked was he actually went down on a missed play or something like that. So, no, he had a nice night.
Okay. Looking ahead to next week, who do you have?
We get to play Cadet at home.
Pretty decisive game?
Well, we kind of like we've had a long time rivalry with Colby, but we just haven't been able to play it when the conference is all realigned. So it was great to get a chance to play Colby again. Cadet's a team that even when they left the conference, we've been able to maintain that rivalry, and they're right next door. They're always fired up, ready to play. So we got to have a better game next week.
Thank you, Coach, for your time.
You bet. Thank you.
I am here with Cole Brenner. I should know that better. Cole, tell us what you did tonight.
Scored a touchdown, got an interception, and
had a pretty tough run down here. It was a good game.
Any tackles?
Had a couple, yeah. Couple tackles.
Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling really good.
It's nice to get that first victory just season right out of the chute. What do you think of Cadott next week?
It's a really fun rivalry we've got with them. We've been going. Usually we're in control, but 2 years ago, my sophomore year, they beat us, and that kind of hit home. And I just love playing them.
We're going to put you in the house. Do you know how to do this?
Not sure. No.
Okay, you're going to look right up at the camera, and you're going to say, "My name is Cole Brenner, and I'm in the house."
All right.
And make it as big as you want. I'll count to 3.
All right.
1, 2.
My name is Cole Brenner, and I'm in the house.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Good luck to you. Decisive win here tonight for the Stanley-Boyd Orioles. They led 23-6 at half and finished up the game 44-22. Eisenberger for Stanley-Boyd with 3 touchdown passes. Smith with 3 touchdown passes for Colby. Colby at 0-1 and Stanley-Boyd at 1-0. Stanley-Boyd will host Cadott next week, and I'll be right back here with my wife Chris in production as the Highway 13 rivalry will heat up as Abbotsford will take the 2.5-mile drive down here to Colby to take on the Hornets next Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. From my outstanding producer, Mr. Ben Breck, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, final score here from Colby, Stanley-Boyd 44, Colby 22. Have a great night, everybody.